question is, to you, how do you, I guess, maybe 3 bullet points of like, how do you see what is a legitimate blockchain investment, right?
Well, what we tell newcomers is, I mean, it's those really basic concepts of, how do you recognize, something that's not legitimate. Obviously, we're going to have some classes that will show people, like, we're going to go over how to read a white paper. Like, what does that even mean to read a white paper? To look at the team that's involved. Does this team have like an actual vision, a track record? Do they have an actual plan? There's so many coins out right now that don't, even have a white paper, or don't have any sort of, team that you can actually pinpoint and find out like what their experiences are. But probably the most important thing is, in anything that's guaranteeing returns, obviously, that no one in this space that's legitimate is guaranteeing a return on anything. So if someone's guaranteeing you a return, that's just a huge red flag. If someone usually is giving you some sort of referral link, to sign up underneath them, that's not to say there's not some in this space that might be a little bit more legitimate than others, but that's at least a red flag. You don't necessarily need a referral link or to sign up underneath somebody in order to, participate in this environment. So, some of those really basic things, but I think that the number one thing is steer clear of anybody that tells you that you're going to become a millionaire overnight, or that, they guarantee that you're going to have a return, or that you're going to be able to get some sort of, residual income every month. If anybody's guaranteeing you that, that's almost a guarantee that it's not legitimate. That's what we tell our brand new people. And we do have a lot of questions because there is a lot of those out there. And, I think one of the things that has surprised me, I mean, in my wildest dreams, I didn't think we'd be looking at, what are we looking at? Like 18,000 almost tonight. I never in my wildest dreams did I think Bitcoin would be here at the end of 2017. I thought it like
10 years
a really aggressive dream would have been like 3,000, right? I mean, I never thought we would be looking at what we're looking at this fast. So, I think that just makes people, that just spins heads, not just in this space, but people, on the outside looking in.
I agree. I think
yeah,
people kind of a little bit crazy. I think
yeah.
the right term, Tim Swanson, we had an interview and he calls it mania.
Yeah, it's it really is. It really is. And I don't necessarily feel that it's a bubble, but I do feel that I think in some ways I maybe underestimated like how desperate people are to have like some sort of sound money, and to have like some sort of feeling like they have control over their financial future, or that they have this opportunity to change their lives financially overnight, which that's not the promise of Bitcoin. That's not what Bitcoin is supposed to be for. But I think I underestimated just how desperate people were to have like a store of value that could actually, turn that kind of return on your investment. We just haven't seen anything like that. And so I think that speaks a lot to just sort of the state of the economy and the state of that your average person is in, globally, really.
Well, that's the thing, like the first international currency, right?
Yeah.
And I still remember, I mean, it does a lot of good in remittance areas, right? Like that's what Bitcoin is really like doing some great impact already. But it's interesting that I kind of almost don't want the price to be so high, because it's like getting people so greedy, and you're not thinking about the fact that like maybe this is actually supposed to be more of a stable, like usable currency, not just creating
that's right
dump or like price manipulation thing or investment. And it's supposed to be something that is an equalizer. But hopefully that will change, and who knows. Well, either way, we can't wait to stay tuned and like close with you guys, and make sure people do get the education because you know what you're talking about, and that's important. And it's really good to actually connect on it.
Absolutely.